I'm Elliott Norwood. I'm coming to you from Subaru of Rochester here in Rochester, Minnesota. So now this is a new trim level that Subaru just introduced for this model year, 2026, Subaru Sport Onyx Edition. And I think they wanted to keep it fresh and just give buyers another option within the Forester model. So the main thing that you're gonna have with this particular model is you're gonna have a blackout package. You're gonna have black badging on the vehicle. So first thing I'll point is you got 19-inch dark metallic wheels on this one. You also have the black low profile roof rails on this as well, giving you a great appearance package. So I think it stands out and it just captured that boldness that they were going for with this trim level. So now the biggest difference between the 2026 Sport and the 2026 Onyx Edition is that the Sport model for 2026 has a bronze package. You're gonna have bronze wheel with bronze accent pieces around the trim doors on your panels here. With the Sport Onyx Edition, it's been all black. There's no bronze on this one, except there's stitching on the interior on your seats and your steering wheel. What's the difference between this and the Wilderness? The Wilderness still is going to be more geared to people that want to go off-road, where the Sport model is going to be more for your city dwellers, your urban drivers. You got bigger wheels on this one instead of the 17-inch that come on the Wilderness model. So the interior, you got the Sport Tech seats in this one, and this is going to be a dark gray and black. And then you got the piano black trim pieces on your steering column. Also, you got a raised piano black on your two cup holders as well, which just really ties it in and gives it a really nice finish and polished look. This one also has the SI drive. So you got your intelligent drive and you got your sport drive, which is just an electronic throttle shifter, which gives you more acceleration on the vehicle. You also have your paddle shifters on this one. And then it's also outfitted with the Harman Kardon stereo system. So it's got a good upgraded stereo system in this one. One thing that people always notice about the Forester is the amount of headroom, even in the rear. So if you have taller children or just a taller family in general, there's people back here, they're gonna be able to sit really well and not having to worry about scrape their head. The seat all the way back, I got a tremendous amount of leg room. Granted, I'm only about 5'6", but I have a lot of feet and a lot of room for my knees here as well. Another nice thing about the Forester that people always compliment about is how easy it is to get in this wide door jamb opening. So if you do have to, tote around younger kids, car seats, grandparents, it just makes it really easy. You also have an armrest, two cup holders here, and you do have a seat belt for a third passenger, so if you do have to get 3 across the back, you certainly can as well. We do have rear ventilation in this vehicle. You got 2 vents back here for rear passengers, and then you'll also notice we got 2 different charging points. We got the USB-C and the USB-A, so you got a little 3-point-amp fast charger, so passengers in the rear can also charge their electronic devices as well. Now let's take a look at the rear cargo space in the Subaru Forester. So hands-free tailgate opening, but you got a really spacious cargo area back here. Subaru known for being camping, going outdoors vehicles, so they make it really easy for you to load your items in. You got 60-40 split rear seats as well, and then they even give you a little bit of hooks right here. So if you're out hiking or camping for the day, you got some wet gear, you can hang it up on there. You got your privacy cover, so if you're traveling, you want to cover up your items, you can always pull this. But this is really easy to take out, spring loaded, 2 seconds it can be removed, and now you got all your cargo space for loading your items in and out of in the vehicle. Another thing about back here, you got your rear sensors for your reverse automatic braking and your blind spot detection on the Forester. Reverse automatic braking, if you're in reverse, there's an object behind you that's 18 inches or higher. The Subaru will detect that vehicle and slam on your emergency brake if you're not using your brake to prevent you from backing into something. All Subarus come equipped with a 2.5 boxer engine, horizontally imposed, which gives you a really low center of gravity. Means the car is going to handle well, take corners very well. So that's a really nice feature. You also have a really high roof line on this one, great sight lines. Subarus are really known, especially the Forester, for their great outward visibility, big wide front windshield, really slim A-pillars. You also have the symmetrical all-wheel drive on all the Subarus. This is a true all-wheel drive vehicle. That means power to all 4 wheels regardless of what the conditions are, where a lot of the competition in this segment are front-wheel drives that can only send a portion of the power to the rear tires when needed. Now we're inside the cabin of the 2026 Sport Onyx Edition. Beautiful cabin. You got this big 11.6-inch touchscreen, multimedia screen. I do absolutely love this screen. It's big, it's really easy to see, very easy to touch the icons on it. Top part, we got our outside temp, we got our time and our audio. You do have a little arrow key, so you can arrow key through your different menus. You got your favorite widgets, which I love. You can change these out, so you can sort of display up there what you like. And then you got one for the forecast. It's going to be a little balmy today, so nothing too exciting there. And then you have your dual X mode. So you got one for snow and dirt, one for deep snow and mud. What's also really nice about these, if you put it in either mode, once you get up to about 20 miles per hour, it just automatically kicks you back out into your normal drive mode. Coming down to the main interface right here, you got your built-in icons, which if you want to access something, you just click on it. It'll populate itself, taking up most of the screen. This is your home button, bringing you back to this main interface. And these ones I like to call our quick links. So if I need to get to some of my safety features, or if I want to turn something off, I can just touch here real quick as well. Also, what's nice about the technology in this one as well, you got wireless connectivity. So it's super easy to connect your iPhone or your Android phone, and you got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this car. The bottom section is going to be your climate control, where you got 3-stage heated seats for the driver and passenger. You got your fan speed, and you got your airflow ventilation. Dropping down below, you got a wireless charging pad that works really great. There's actually a physical button. You can turn this on and off. And so when you're ready to charge your cell phone, you can just lay it on there. And you still got 2 USB ports for the passenger, or if you want to charge your phone that way as well. These new cup holders, a lot of customers have really been loving these. What you'll know is they have the little grippers in there. So once you put your beverage in there, it's going to really lock them in. Then you got your gear shifter, which is an actual gear shifter on this one. There's not buttons or anything or dial, which is a huge plus to me. And you got your electronic parking brake. Now coming over to our steering wheel columns, you got all your audio controls on the left-hand side, really easy. You can also control some of your climate controls with the push button. So it'll allow you to keep your hands on your steering wheel while you're driving. You can adjust the temperature and the fan speed with hands on. And then you have your adaptive cruise control, which is run through the EyeSight cameras. So you have everything from adaptive cruise, lane centering on this one. And then you have your 2 different drive modes. I'm a big fan of auto dimming mirrors as well. They'll mute out any LED lights that come shining through. People who own Forester before, you know, a lot of you guys are used to having a lot of buttons down here on this front center console. They removed a lot of them buttons and they've integrated them into the touchscreen, but we still do have 3 physical dials down here. Power rear gate. You got your dimmer switch for the illumination for your instrument cluster and your 11.6-inch touchscreen over there. And then you have the physical button to activate or to turn on and off the hands-free rear gate function on your rear tailgate on this vehicle. So on the left-hand side, we usually refer to these as your audio controls. So it's going to be Bluetooth. You can change the inputs on your radio. You have your volume down here. And then if you want to do a voice command button, so not only for making calls hands-free, but also controlling some of the features in your infotainment center. So for instance, you can adjust your temperature, you can adjust your fan speed, you can even activate the heated seats on and off with the voice command button right here. Subaru really nailed it with this new Sport Onyx Edition. So if you have any questions or want to stop by and take it for a test drive, feel free to come visit me. My name is Elliott here at Subaru of Rochester.